it's Ann Brennan with Ann's Running Commentary. I want to share with you a really quick plantar fasciitis story. And I want to share this with you with this caveat. I need you to understand I am not a doctor. I am not a physical therapist. I really have no formal knowledge. I have a history with plantar fasciitis. I have a history of my own story, and that's what I want to share with you. 3 years ago, I ruptured my plantar fasciitis. I did it because I waited an entire year after it first started hurting. I continued to run through it. I actually proudly ran through it, and got to a point where one morning I woke up and knew I was in real trouble, but went to the gym anyway for a treadmill run, an interval run. And as I was running on the treadmill, thank God I was at the gym. It was icy outside. Thank God I was at the gym, because as I was running my first interval, I heard a pop on the bottom of my foot. I felt it on the bottom of my foot, and it hurt like hell. I had ruptured my plantar fasciitis, my plantar fascia, and it was a very long injury. It took 6 weeks, actually 8 weeks in the boot, several months afterwards of trying to get back, and then I had to change everything about my stride. I got new shoes. I now wear Newtons, and I'm absolutely loyal to Newtons. I love them, and not just because they're pretty, but because I really like the feel of them on my foot, and they help me a lot in trying to be a 4-foot runner. It's not the easiest thing for me because I have always been a hill striker, but I'm working at it. But I'm not actually coming here to tell you about all of that. I'm using that to say that I'm terrified of having another attack of plantar fasciitis. I'm terrified of it. If I get pains in my heels, I get really nervous. So a few weeks ago, I was running. I felt something on the outside of my ankle, and I thought, well, that's the strangest thing I've ever felt. I don't know what that is. Later that night, my heel was hurting, and I thought, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I got panicky. But then later that day, the ball of my foot was hurting, and then in the middle of the night my arch was hurting, and then I woke up the next morning and my other foot was hurting, and I thought, okay, I may be going a little insane. So I took a deep breath and I tried not to panic, and I thought about what was going on, and then I remembered that a few weeks ago when I was at my massage therapist. Her name is Gloria, and she is absolutely wonderful. When I went to Gloria, she had said to me that my hips are very, very tight, and that the hip muscles will often constrict the nerves that go through your hips, and so she needs to keep those loose. Well, I had not gone to the massage therapist for almost 2 months because I'd been busy and I hadn't thought about it. So I immediately called her and I said, oh my God, Gloria, what do I do? And she says, come on in. And she brought me in and she loosened my hips, and my feet feel great now. And we'll do it again, actually probably every 3 weeks, while we try to get it back to normal, because this has been a problem I've had for a while. My hips have been a problem, and I'm working on that. But I'm telling you all of this to say you need to learn to listen to your body. You need to learn to pay attention to all of the things that have been happening in your life over your running life, so that you know, I knew when I first felt that, I thought, gosh, this is plantar fasciitis, please don't let that be. But then I was able to think about the different injuries I've had and how they've worked, and I certainly know that they don't move from one foot to another. So I knew that there was something else going on, and I was able to use that knowledge, able to use my running logs, which I talked about in the last video, to get myself moved forward and to get a solution to my problem that didn't mean 6 to 8 weeks off of running, because that's my least favorite thing in the world. 6 to 8 weeks, I hate that. Anyway, I wanted to tell you the story. I want to hear more from you guys about your plantar fasciitis stories, your injury stories, injuries especially that show up one way, turn out another way, and end up being a completely other issue. I think there are problems, a lot of problems start in your back and you have no idea because it's hurting down in your calf. Those sorts of things. Tell me which ones you've had, how they've worked. Share them with me so we can share them with other runners, and we can all learn from each other. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting your run in. I'm going to get mine in just a few minutes. You take care. Bye-bye.